What's up guys, Benny Obscene here, and in addition to working on cars, motorcycles, driving, what have you, I'm also a family man. And what that means is a lot of this seat time gets mixed in with a lot of this seat time. Okay. And the other thing you should know is I'm pretty new to drifting. In other words, I suck. So that raises the question, is virtual seat time enough when real seat time isn't always an option? Is virtual seat time an acceptable substitute? Can I get better using a sim and then replicate that out in the real world? So here's my simple but functional drift rig. The name of the game here is portability. So the whole thing focuses around a Playseat challenge that folds up. And then I also used the Logitech G920 steering wheel and pedals. Mounted to the steering wheel hub, I had a buddy 3D print a steering wheel adapter. For the e-brake, I just used a $30 eBay special that I've modified. I just have it rigged up so that every time I pull the handle, it presses that button, and that routes through this little circuit board and into the computer to signal the handbrake.
What are you doing?
Okay, so I'm firing up Assetto Corsa right now. This is the program that I use. I feel like it's good because it's very realistic. The graphics aren't that great, but it works. The important thing is it allows me to have cars that are similar to mine and also drive tracks that are similar. So let's go ahead and start off with a really fun track called Drift Playground here. I'm using the Tando Buddies 180 SX. I feel like that's pretty similar, or most similar to my car with regards to power output and handling. Obviously it's an S13 chassis with a similar level of power. So we'll give that a shot, see how it goes. I've done a little bit of driving already over the past month or so, or actually a couple months. So I've sort of got the handle down with using the sim rig here and getting used to Assetto Corsa in general. What I haven't really gotten used to is Drift Playground, the track itself. So we'll just go ahead and launch right in. This is the view that I like to use when I go to this like kind of cockpit view. Because I'm only using a single monitor, it's hard to see. Like if I were in VR, I definitely would use this one because it's the closest that you have normally. But I just can't see enough. So usually I switch to this view here, which gives me a little bit more peripheral vision, which is helpful. So we'll go ahead and give it a shot. I don't know if it makes a difference, but I like to warm up the tires a little bit before we go. I think that heat registers on these, but I don't know. Anyway, it's just fun to do donuts in this parking lot, if nothing else. Alright, let's go for it. I always end up slowing down too much in these two corners here, which always kind of screws me up. there's a lap. Not the best lap, but it's a lap. Still don't know how to handle that one because I lose so much speed. So when I compare this to my car, and it's hard because I guess I've never really street driven a course like this, but I feel like my car carries so much more speed than this. Or maybe it just feels faster because I'm in the car feeling the G-forces. But at least coming through a lot of these turns, I feel like in my car, I'd be going so much faster. Maybe it's just because I'm not going fast enough here, or I'm throwing too much angle. Definitely threw the wheel way too late there. That's another hard thing. It's a little tricky to get the timing right because you're just kind of relying on visual and audio cues as opposed to like feeling the weight transfer. But it's not so bad. Come on, come on. Let's do one more. There we go. So one thing that this has definitely helped is just learning how to, as I miss it, but just learning how to kind of get after a certain line and how to hold a little bit longer to make sure I'm getting that line. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's something that I really had no exposure to before. But especially as I run this track again and again and again, I'm able to, try something, make the correction as I need to, and then continue on and put it, right in without destroying the car if I hit the guardrail. So like here, I'm learning kind of to hold the drift a little bit longer, move to the outside a little bit more, and I think that kind of helps in this journey to be able to link the whole track. Okay, so there you have it. The rig, little driving, little Assetto Corsa. Let me know in the comments, what am I doing wrong? What could I be doing better? You want to drift together? Let's tandem on the internet. Thank you so much for watching. If you're into it, hit that subscribe button. Always up to something, and appreciate all the support. See you next time.